no.
I got the hookup.
Welcome, welcome into the part one of episode 12 of the Such a Lineup podcast. You will see part two, which was really part one, but part two, you'll get it. You'll see that later on in the week where we talk about NFL number one picks. It's me, Gino, checking in, and to my right I got who? Who got the hookup?
I got the hookup. Holla if you hear me. Unpredictable. Hey, I'm going to keep on saying the same line. I'm going to say what they thought I wasn't going to say. I'm going to do what they thought I wasn't going to do. You know why? I'm about to retire, so I ain't got to worry about no back taxes.
Coming in from Florida, I got who?
And it's your boy Clutch, a.k.a. Domino. And like I said before, it is what it is.
And down there with the terrible towel on the wall, I got who?
You already know who it is, man. It's Trigger Man Joe, known from coast to coast, giving you the most. I'm the brother you love to hate. Stay light skinned.
and down bottom I got who?
The People's Champ, the number one seed, the all-time leading wins in the Hornets Nest, the all-time leading money getter in the Hornets Nest. Y'all know who it is.
Now that's
a shout out. I appreciate it.
Yeah, the Hornets Nest shout out. But that's we all try to tease People Champ because we think he get to the big dance and don't finish the thing, but along the way, a lot of money is made by People Champ. So that kind of, if I made the kind of money People Champ making fantasy football, I'd buy my own trophy. Call it money. Hey, People Champ. I got a question. We usually handle business outside of the spotlight, outside of the camera. People Champ. Do you want to be a member of the Such a Lineup podcast instead of a guest?
Yes, sir. If it's an available spot, I'd be glad to take that spot.
Man, that thing been available since week 2.
No doubt.
Hey, man, it's like when they ask me, hey, man, when they ask him, man, stop playing with him.
Well, with that being said, I don't know if we're going to 7 or 6 or whatever, but we want to welcome. I mean, because when you see greatness and when you see a chemistry, you don't want to miss out on it. So we want to welcome the newest member to the Such a Lineup podcast, number one seed, the number one money getter, Mr. People Champ. So we want to welcome you and
welcome to the squad, baby.
Hey, man, what you should do is you should keep it at 5 right here. And let D come in. What's his name from Speak for Yourself? Uncle, whatever. He used to come at the end and give a little speech. Just give D his 5 minutes, his 5-second segment. You gotta be dedicated. Hey, I gotta take my son to get his oil change, get his car. I'm still here. You gotta make sacrifice.
No doubt.
What's his name? Uncle who? Uncle, I forgot what his name was on Speak for Yourself. Jason Whitlock.
Yeah, I remember that. I can't remember.
Hey, just give him a segment at the end so he can come in. Or you can record it on a Wednesday and just fast forward it or something.
He said record it on a Wednesday.
Yeah, women come in the background and they go phase out the background. Well, why you got him talking?
Y'all will see what he talked about later on in the week. We had D checking in on part 2, which is really part 1, but it is part 10. We know what part 2. Okay. Yeah, that part.
It's Darnell.
Shout out to DSPN because DSPN got on a live with Clutch and I, a live when we did draft night. We had a live draft weekend. We had
Draft
a
night.
listen, man. Why do you keep just yelling out stuff, man? Do you have hold on. My daughter bought me these. My daughter bought
He
me.
don't say NHL or NBA or NFL. Draft night. They don't say fantasy football. Draft night.
Because most people watch the episode, watch the live
I'm
that
not
night.
most people. I'm not
Okay,
most
yeah.
people.
But my daughter bought me these. She said these could be for your podcast. I said, oh, I love them. I don't care what they did. I don't care, they ain't said nothing. But I knew she had a vision because every time Unpredictable Joe say something crazy, yeah. And when Clutch and People Champ say something brilliant,
You turn it up. It ain't loud enough. It ain't loud enough.
unpredictable Trigger Man. Okay,
It ain't loud.
yeah.
It's fading out.
So shout out to my baby girl for giving me these for the podcast. I really appreciate it. I need to get ready to use them because we finna talk. Because I see a topic on here that's definitely crazy. Listen. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We have NBA rumor mill news or whatever. And this was Trigger Man Joe.
Yeah,
Said
yeah, yeah.
we wanted to talk about rumor news. All right, shout out. All right, really, what to say? The NBA finals will be here Thursday. And it'll be Dallas and the Celtics. Just gonna get this out of the way. Who you got unpredictable, Dallas or the Celtics?
Oh man, if I was a bet man for somebody who don't gamble, I'm going with Boston. Boston gonna win it. I think it's their time. I like their bench. I like what they bring to the table. And I just think it's their time right now. As much as I want to see Kyrie win to just throw salt and fire and gasoline on LeBron fans, I just think it's their time. I just think they've been there, they've proven, they swept through the Eastern Conference, losing 2 games. They ready.
Hey, we get a 50 piece going on that.
Well, see, you know what?
Come on, man.
In the words, if People's Champ agree with that, I'm taking it. If he believe in the Celtics, so do I.
Oh yeah, he did a 20 piece, so he don't believe as much as you do, but yeah, go and get that 50 piece, man.
All right,
I want to donate.
So we got
before we bet, can we do this? Let me check out Porzingis and what his status is. If he's playing, it's definite.
Okay, gotcha. That worked. That worked.
If you're watching this, don't worry about what Unpredictable just said. If me and you got something going on with Dallas and the Celtics, don't worry about Porzingis or whatever. Just take the wager that we already set up, please and thank you. We got the Celtics, so we know People Champ checking in with the Celtics. We know, so that's 2 Celtics.
Boston in 5.
That's 2 Boston and 5. Oh, that's crazy.
I got Boston at 6.
Okay, Boston is 6. Trigger Man, I'm assuming you're with Dallas.
Oh, Trigger Man, that's me, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go with Dallas in 6. I want to say 5 so bad.
Dallas is a clutch. Who you got?
I got Dallas in 7. I think it's gonna go the whole thing.
You sound amazing. But Dallas. So we got 2 Celtics, 2 Dallas. I don't know what
Who are you?
I'm Eugenio Reyes. Solid.
Wilfred Benitez.
Look,
but you know what? I think
Who you picking, Gino?
Hey, go ahead, pick, man.
cause we don't know what what's the name DSPN best bets is. I was gonna wait for that before I pick the team to see his best bet and then pick the opposite, I guess. But we don't have that.
I told you, just give Uncle Jimmy his last segment, and he'll be all right.
He like Dallas. He already know he like Dallas. How many games I don't know, but he like Dallas.
Yeah, I like Dallas as well. And being a Lakers fan, I don't. But I did pick the Celtics and the Nuggets. Did anybody pick Dallas and the Celtics when we did our picks earlier?
I'm afraid not.
Okay. We had somebody else to pick the Celtics though, didn't it?
Probably quite a few. I know I picked the Celtics and the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
So,
my dumb ass went with Philly.
yeah, true.
When I was watching the episode offline, I went online. I picked Dallas and Denver. I mean, Boston and Denver.
Yeah, man. People talk. We share a lot of.
Here we go.
I'm saying this.
The man just joined the podcast. You trying to run him off?
No, I feel.
I put it in my car.
When you hear a great mind, say something, and it's some of the same things you say, you feel better about your picks and about
you ain't got enough wins on your belt, and you know Hall of Fame yet. Stop that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
You heard it here first.
Yeah, in the East, I think most betting people. I don't bet, so when I talk, I go for a wild card, but I think it was obvious Boston was coming out, especially when Greek Freak and Embiid already hurt. I think that was a foregone conclusion, but I think it's a shock with Dallas. I don't think most of us actually thought they would make it that far. But then again, I think most of us, if we had to bet during the playoffs and we was really being honest, we probably would have picked Denver and Boston to begin with.
I think what happened was it was matchups. Bad draw with those 3 7-footers.
Yeah,
they killed Joker. I think if Denver was playing Dallas right now, they would probably sweep them. I'm just gonna be honest.
I don't know about sweep.
They probably would sweep them.
But it's all about matchups, though. Yeah,
it is. And you know what? That's interesting. I used to always say this when people, the new fans said that these guys are so talented. And I've said this: a lot of these point guards are actually shooting guards masquerading as point guards. And what I saw Minnesota do, which I've been saying for years, they were trapping Jamal Murray because he's so used to just free flow and dribble the ball at the court. And when they started trapping him, you saw the offensive flow getting out of whack. You saw turnovers. And I think that's the difference with this Boston series. Now, Kyrie can dribble. I just don't believe Luka is a true point guard when you're saying not his skill set, not he can score. If you're trapping him, what happens? And most of the time, they get the ball. They can't break traps. You see a lot of things go on. They get caught with the ball. They stuck. If I'm Boston, I'm trapping them.
Thanks. So with that being said, we'll see what shakes out on that. But the topic was NBA rumor mill. So what are some of the rumors have y'all been hearing that y'all have wanted to speak on?
Trigger Man Joe came up with the topic trying to throw me on the bus and then
Trigger boat.
The bus and, man, but I noticed that Golden State Warriors ain't learned from our mistakes, and we picked up that Darvin Ham. So you can tell that Jerry West is no longer with the franchise, that they making dumb moves like that. So congratulations to the Warriors for having our leftovers. What I want to speak on briefly is been hearing noise about Rajon Rondo going to the Lakers as an assistant coach. We already know that LeBron's best friend on the podcast, JJ Redick, is most likely got to be the head coach for the Lakers. So this news doesn't surprise me about Rondo. He is known for his brilliance, his high IQ. He's a very intelligent player. He helped the Lakers to win their last title back in 2020, the COVID year. He had a great rapport with AD and Bron. So, and it's also a great PR move for the Lakers with Rondo being a former Celtics and having him on the squad to bring us back to the championship circle. You heard it. Mm-hmm. We'll be back.
Hey, I don't like that move. I don't. I'm not saying no, I don't. I did it.
I'm gonna do a merch shirt with unpredictable, and they're just gonna say,
It makes when you do that when we try to see your neck. But I just think that these players going into coaching roles and just kind of jumping the gun, I think that's a recipe for disaster. Because you not only it's not about talent, you gotta You got to think about personalities and the issues that's gonna come with it, and how do you handle this. And I really believe this: unless you get a great established coach, which is not out there, that's coming to the Lakers, LeBron gonna do what he do. So to me, it's a recipe for disaster, no matter how you look at it.
And
what happens with LeBron? What happened when Rondo get in Bron's face?
He about to eat it.
I don't know about that. Ooh.
Well, it was a
has JJ Redick had a coaching job anywhere?
No.
Yeah, he did. He was coaching the 16-year-old AAU team. So no,
I ain't talking about that, man.
I know. I don't know, man. It's just you the Lakers.
I guess being an analyst makes you a great basketball coach. Is what they're doing.
Did you say that about Steve Nash?
He went to Duke.
And you saw what happened with Steve Nash.
Did you say that about Jason Kidd?
They had the 2 MVPs.
Jason Kidd, he failed, but he came back up. He was with Milwaukee, and then he got fired, so he kind of went through the ropes. He had to learn.
Well, JJ got to learn too. This is his first opportunity.
With the Lakers, though?
Barack Obama, they said he didn't have experience, and he was like 40-some years old. But in order to get experience, you had to first get hired, and he turned out back-to-back president seats. So, the opportunity. Rondo is brilliant. JJ Redick is brilliant.
What president already got experience of president when they get it?
You're making my point. You got to get a shot in order to get the experience. Put 2 and 2 together, homeboy. You can't get the logic. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And also, in the rumor mill that I forgot to mention, Philadelphia 76ers will be signing a max player. And if Paul George says no, they're going to get Jimmy Butler. You heard it here first.
Heard it here first.
Yeah.
So, if this doesn't happen,
Jimmy Butler going back to Philly.
If it doesn't happen, you heard it there. You heard it there first, okay? If it doesn't happen. Listen, one more NBA rumor on the club. That man said something about my neck. Now I got fans and stuff out here that know I'm supposed to say something back, but unpredictable ass like he just got out of the pool. Why are you gray on camera right now?
Why am I gray?
Yeah, you look like a baked potato. You
you got OnlyFans?
I don't know.
We got fans.
Look.
We got fans.
All right. Joe says I'm gonna give him the opportunity to say he didn't say it if he don't change his mind.
Okay.
He said if the Celtics don't win the NBA championship, they will blow things up and make changes.
I didn't say they will blow things up, but changes will be made. They will not remain the same.
What's the difference? Aren't you want to say
blow up mean like taking a major cog out of the team and then trading them off or doing something like that?
So what the changes will be made?
A new coach.
Fired.
Are y'all insane?
Head got to roll, yeah. Philadelphia Eagle coach is on the hot seat this year because what happened last year, starting out with such a great record and one and done in the playoffs. Man, winning matters. You forget what you've done in the past, History shall repeat itself. So the Celtics has been too close too many times not to get the championship. Now, they had the other coach, which was freaking everybody in the front office and stuff. We probably wouldn't be having any conversation. They probably would have a championship by now. But
and Jason Tatum and Brown,
Jason Tatum gonna be the first one to go.
Oh no, they can't let him go.
Hey, I think with Jason Tatum and Brown, you look at how you say they've been here before, but we got to realize the core has been there. But I don't think they've been in the league 6, 7 years. They've had 3 head coaches already. You go bring in a 4th one, and
yes, sir.
Unlike LeBron and the Lakers, this team has gotten to the finals twice. They've gotten to the Eastern Conference Finals every year. And I think that, yes, Tatum does need to he has to be a little bit more aggressive. That's more of a mindset.
Absolutely.
But what young player in the NBA history that didn't have veteran superstars? And what I mean by that is Magic had Kareem, Bird had Parrish and Dennis Johnson, Kobe had Shaq. The Boston Celtics have relatively been young, and I don't know a year, it may be one, that Tatum and Brown hadn't reached the Eastern Conference Finals. So
okay,
I know 1 year.
Okay, who is the coach? Who is the coach of Boston?
The first coach was
the coach right now. Who is he?
Joe
Joe
Priscilla.
something.
Yeah.
See what I'm talking about? We don't even know who he is.
But that's good.
Okay, but the coach for Phoenix Suns, we know who he is. He got fired after 1 year. So what makes you think that a historic franchise like the Boston Celtics, man, it's championship or bust, and they've been busting too much. They need a championship, so they're gonna fire him. I don't know who the next
you fired.
They're gonna bring in.
Know who you fired? Know who you fired? You fired a guy who was the head coach and went to the GM because he's the consistent part. Maybe if you get rid of him,
something happened. Somebody got to go. They can't stay here.
No,
and they better sign Derek White back. They don't sign Derek.
What's his name? Brad Stevenson. Brad Stevens.
Yeah, Brad Stevens. Everybody, it's gonna stay the same. It's gonna stay the same next year. Everything locked in place for next year. Everybody on the contract that need to be on contract. The coach gonna still be there. You still got to give him a chance. You can't give him 1 or 2 years and expect him to be a good program. Ain't gonna do that.
You know, like the Miami Heat.
Yeah, good program gonna do that.
Hey, this not LA where you fire a coach every year when LeBron missing 35% of his game and AD missing 40.
Right.
Well, with your last name Ham, you know you're gonna get cooked.
Hey, I like what the Celtics are doing, and I think let me give you a perfect example. The perfect example is I think his name Mike Malone for Denver. Go look at his first 4 years. He didn't win. So you got to have continuity.
No expectation on Denver, ain't nothing.
So you got more of a leeway with a team who ain't been winning, ain't used to winning. You talking about the Boston Celtics? If I'm not mistaken, they got 17 titles along with the Lakers.
Man, they like the Cowboys. They
about to put the one above the Lakers, and then Bill Walton died this year, and it's the perfect scenario for Jason Tatum. I've been bashing him, and like you said earlier, he's just like he reluctant to hit that button and just say F it and go and do what needs to be done. He just I don't know, like he care about what people say or something. But if he take on off, he can really make history. He can make a name for himself. He's finna get that bag. Be a Celtics great. He can't be a Celtics great without getting that championship.
Let me tell you the problem I have with these coaches. Go ahead. Let me tell you what the problem I have with these coaches. I'm not saying that the last 3 Boston Celtics coaches are the best coaches out. I think if you're not going to have consistency and continuity, if you replace somebody, they got to be a hit. Now,
yeah, I agree.
If what's his name? The one Iverson stepped over.
Tyronn Lue.
If it's Tyronn Lue, you know what? You pull the trigger. If it's my boy down in Miami, you pull the trigger. If it's Pat Riley, pull the trigger. But you go from a guy who's developing. And the same thing with the Lakers. No matter what you say about Darvin Ham, he did have experience as an assistant coach for 10 years, won a championship with Milwaukee. JJ Redick, what he gonna do? He used to calling games. Now he gonna be an expert. It's like, who are you replacing him with? If you have an idea of somebody that's gonna be better, I'm all for it. Now, again, Boston, you get Jason Kidd right now. You get one of those marquee names. That's
Steve
fine.
Kerr was an announcer.
But he was also a GM, so he ran an organization.
Well, with that,
JJ Redick do is run his mouth on first take.
Well, what you're saying, shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks and for them firing their coach.
Look what happened.
And bringing on a name and not just an announcer, bringing on
the name they brought on. Everybody know what that name stands for. Choking.
Hot garbage.
Choking. Ain't no way you.
So what are you saying? Should they bring on a big name?
I mean, but you know what Doc Rivers do? Why would you want that on your staff? You don't want no Doc Rivers. Who want that?
Do you know what JJ Redick does coaching?
We don't know. He probably better than Doc Rivers.
I know what he do.
All right then.
He better than Doc Rivers already.
I know he could drop 30 on Unpredictable.
Oh shit! He got a better chance of getting that paramedics.
But look, this was a great topic. We may not have.
You tried to talk dash about my topic. Now you know it was a great topic. Which one is? You can't have it both ways.
Hey, we forgot the other rumor, man.
I was supposed to talk while you talk. I keep forgetting, man. My bad.
Hey, you forgot about the Pelicans and Brandon Ingram.
I forgot, man. I don't supposed to be talking something like that.
What happened with the Pelicans and Brandon Ingram?
They talking about they might trade him. They trying.
Yeah, they ain't gonna bring him back. It's been documented. They ain't bringing him back.
Yeah.
Okay. So great time. So you have Joe, Triggerman Joe. He does outbursts. He just and just
That's
yells
why I'm
something.
Trigger Man. You don't get it?
Yeah, I get it now. And then you got
God
unpredictable.
dog, man.
Unpredictable is being predictable because at the
Don't
end of
kill
the
my
topic,
vibe.
at
Don't
the end
kill.
of the topic, he's and then gives his last take. So last take,
I'm gonna try to refrain from it.
Mr. Last Take is a dope like alias for
You do
unpredictable.
know I have PTSD, right? You do know that, right?
Mr. Last Take. I'm from.
Well,
I got. I
outside
mean, from the
of the
West.
club, you think I'm a bum.
Hey, I
So
pulled some out that. I pulled some out that before when I was at AUM. But go ahead.
Pull your
Yeah,
hamstring.
yeah.
hey,
That didn't happen. That didn't happen to most of us, ain't the champ.
hey man,
Yes,
y'all
sir.
heard it first.
Good
Pelicans
little
trying to
follow
trade
up,
with the Cleveland Cavaliers or the Hawks. They want
Who?
either Murray or Donovan.
Who?
Oh yeah, Donovan ain't coming back to Cleveland. Donovan ain't coming back to Cleveland. Who are missing out there?
Darius Garland.
DeMar DeRozan ain't coming back to the Bulls.
Hey, they want the Pelicans want Murray or Trae Young.
All right. Enough of this
I'm sorry,
basketball.
why would anybody want Trae Young?
Enough of this in
Not a winning player.
When
Magic
his
Johnson.
girlfriend left him for that cowboy receiver.
In the Magic Johnson voice, enough of this basketball. Enough of this basketball.
All-time Laker great, Dan. Don't do that. You
My
said you
bad.
was a Laker fan.
And
Don't play
Hawks.
with Magic.
Yeah,
Kobe rolling over in his grave. Shout out to the black mama.
I thought people were just saying said it like that, and then I actually heard him say it like that one day. But enough of
With
this.
Boston, the last championship that Boston won, who was the coach?
Hell, are you talking about?
Doc.
Doc Rivers, right?
I know what started talking about Boston.
Doc Rivers.
Doc Rivers.
Who was the assistant coach?
That I don't know.
Kevin Garnett.
The coach for New York.
Oh, Ralph Lauren.
Tom Thibodeau.
Ralph
So
Lauren.
Doc Rivers really didn't put the stamp on that team. It was the defense of Tom Thibodeau with that long bench with Tony Allen and there was another dude coming off the bench. I can't think of his name. The champs should know him. So Doc Rivers is trash. I just wanted to put more trash on top of Doc Rivers like that. Black on black crime.
100% confirmed the Chicago Bears have been selected as this year's team on HBO's Hard Knocks. Which this is going to be so fun to watch. I can't remember another Hard Knocks with this many storylines going around. Obviously, you have the number 1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, with Rome Odunze, seeing that duo work together. You have the whole crew of the Bears with DJ Moore and that entire Bears defense. And then you have the new guys as well. DeAndre Swift, Keenan Allen. I just can't wait to see this team work together. Now, at the same time, it's not the best thing because it is distracting for the fans. I mean, come on. This is the offseason of the Bears right now, and now we get to watch them through all of training camp and everything. This is going to be great. I have never had an inside look at the Chicago Bears because the McCaskies absolutely hate Hard Knocks. The closest thing that we got to it is the Bears' own version on YouTube. But now we get to see everything from HBO's angle of the inside of the Chicago Bears. I'm pumped. Hard Knocks, bear down.
All right. So Joe stopped talking for. He won't stop talking for the.
Put a white man on the string. I stop talking.
Yeah. You won't stop talking. Yeah. You know what, baby? You won't stop talking for the light skin. You won't stop talking for the light skin, but I'll put the right skin up there. But I did choose the wrong video because the guy had another video a couple months ago. Just like we see, I chose some of the wrong podcast people, but you know.
Well, Jay Will, you know what Jay Will? He put the dirt on that man already.
I might be talking about somebody else. But look, no.
You see a clown, point him out. You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
Look. That guy had a video a couple months ago when they said he was saying some things on that it would be cool for the Bears to do Hard Knocks. It was three eligible teams that they were gonna make do it. He said the Bears do one on YouTube already, so he knew they wouldn't want to do it. But you had the Broncos, and he was saying the situation. This was before. This was before.
They selected the Bears.
Sierra Husband got sent
You
out.
got a thumbs up. Who gave you a thumbs up?
I don't know. That was weird.
You seen it too?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'm trying to make sure we ain't live or nothing, but go ahead.
Oh,
I
I
mean,
see the thumbs up.
Shit,
hey,
we might be live.
Let's do it live, baby.
I almost shed a tear.
well, look, Sierra husband. This is before he got out. When they said either the Broncos, I think the Colts had a reason that they were exempt, but they were eligible. But they had a reason they were exempt, and the Saints and the Bears.
Oh boy.
He had made a dig on the Saints. I really wanted to put it on camera, but I went back and chose the wrong video because I had the right one on part 2 of part 1. But yeah, now we're talking about the Hard Knocks. Anybody ever watch Hard Knocks?
No.
Probably about 10
Oh,
years
yeah.
ago.
10 years ago. Somebody watching it because it's still. Who said? Oh yeah.
I don't know. I said 10 years ago.
Yeah, I watched the whole
2001
thing
was the first episode.
with the Jets and the Dolphins.
What's
Yeah.
they count?
2001 was the first episode. That's when they first started.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So mine it might have been further back. Yeah, this 2024. Yeah,
Yeah.
much further back than that.
But it evidently is a good. I don't want to say a good show. It's a show that people watch.
Yeah.
Because it's still going on.
Pac-Man Jones with the Cowboy.
Yeah, I used to watch it. I kind of like QB1. That show. That show was supposed to have Bryce Young on it, but the pandemic hit and they never brought that out. But
That's why he
QB
played poorly last year.
no.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure.
This is just QB1 is when they're in high school coming out. I think it had Spencer Rattler on it. I like that show, and I like Last Chance U. I like that.
You gonna give us a History Channel on everything you like? Oh,
no, we're speaking. I like for you not.
My bad, man. I was still for real this time.
No, you good. I mean, that's your thing. Whatever your niche is, man.
Man, you be triggering me. You triggering me, man. Gonna be good.
I mean, because I understand this behavior. I watch movies before. Radio like French fries and hamburger, man. I know how that go. You know what I'm saying?
I don't correlate what you just said.
Okay. But so are we excited? Are we finna watch this Hard Knocks?
No.
I am. I'm actually. Can I go? Is it okay for me to go?
Yes, sir.
I'm actually intrigued on it's the most excitement the Bears had in probably about since Mike Dicker was the coach. And on one episode, I remember saying that the quarterback, he looked at weird and quirky, and so we get an inside look on how he is as a leader amongst men and how he's gonna project a winning atmosphere or whatnot. And he's probably the best suited rookie quarterback to be suited up with so much ammunition, weapons of mass destruction at his disposal. So there really is no reason why he shouldn't be successful. But the 7-on-7s, he threw like 7 straight interceptions. So that within itself is must-see TV. So yeah, I'll be tuning in for certain to see what Caleb Quirky Williams would do.
Inside look on Kalen Williams is wow.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
Caleb?
I think he's gonna be the reason most people kind of because people like looking at weird stuff. And everybody's saying this guy's kind of weird.
Kind of.
He a millionaire. He don't even get a haircut and stuff. I guess he's taking notes from Kevin Durant playbook.
So
my stuff be crawling on that man. Let me stop. Shout out to KD. My bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
But I think you say you gonna watch it, Clutch?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna watch it. I want to see how much he's gonna grow in training camp.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
Yo, do it make it AO because it's Caleb Williams? When he says, I want to see how much it's going to grow. Like,
you said Caleb earlier.
Like it was gonna,
Yeah, his progression. His progression. I'm sorry, his progression during camp.
But I'm saying if you would have said Lamar Jackson, I don't think it would have been like that. But I think everything with Caleb Williams.
There it is.
I was thinking about Caitlin Clark when she put the.
I know you will. Can't get your eyes off her.
Yeah, we was talking about Ricketts. We was talking about Ricketts, and she put the pause on Angel Reese, the former Bayou Barbie, now the Shy Barbie. Got beat yesterday. Shout out to the WNBA. Y'all put that game on too early.
Man, stop talking about the WNBA. Who cares about? We're done with the NBA, WNBA.
Man, we talked about it in the past 3 weeks, man. What are you talking about?
We done with it. Like they said, they done with the 9. We done with the WNBA.
You don't want to keep saying I said Caitlin, so I had to.
I just said what you said. I just said what you said.
What you said. But look, we I guess we'll check out Hard Knocks. Some of us will, and some of us.
You slowed it down like that. Hard Knocks. That's kind of weird, ain't? Talk about Kate Will working. That was a working.
If they want a real Hard Knock show, man, go down to Colorado with Dion. I'll watch that, but I don't care about no Bears. Give me a team that we interested in.
Man, Dion,
easy. That's your homeboy.
No. Listen. You say you don't want to see nobody get on. You don't want to see no games and man only score 4 points. Why we want to see Dion every week and he only got 4 wins? You want to see Dion? He ain't got 4 wins.
We got SWAC championships in high school. Good Lord. Then they're progressing. He's much CTB.
He got SWAC championships.
He got one.
The SWAC championship is better on TV.
Guess what? He has one.
But
we just asked about
he goes to the Heritage Bowl.
He never coached nowhere.
He goes to the Heritage Bowl and gets stomped out twice.
That's all right, but guess what he's done?
Why is it all right? Why is it all right? Why is it all right? Why is it all right when the other players are doing the Dion shuffle all the way to the end zone? It's all right.
Guess what? But guess what? If there's a 4-win team, why are you dancing on a 4-win team? It must mean something.
I'm talking about when he was in the SWAC. You wanted to bring it back to the SWAC days and when he was at the when he was
just talked about what's the JJ Redick and what he's done. It's nothing. At least we can say Dion has worked his way up. Let me ask you this question. When the last time the Rock went to go watch the Bears play?
Who cares?
You got superstars going to Colorado. Nobody going to see the Bears.
Leonard.
Watch a 4-win team.
Guess what? Much CTV. I didn't say give me a winning team.
The Rock probably show up at Brandon James' first game. When y'all them people showing up for Brandon James? When last time you seen that?
Nobody showing up for that game.
Man, you crazy.
Name one.
Who was Brandon James?
I said Brandon, man. Come on.
I thought it was that white guy on Mall Cop. Anything something like that?
No, don't try to help him out because he getting cooked over here.
Hey, no, I'm not.
Hey, you want to say what?
You know what?
Cook on, bro. Cook on.
Hey, now watch this. I never say give me a winning team. What I said was give me somebody interesting.
Come on, hello.
We don't want to see the Bears.
How is the highest paid NIL player not interested? He interested in somebody?
The Bears are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. Now, if you want to go and crown them, then you crown them.
The only thing we're trying to say is this: give me something interesting. Give me Luke in Miami down in Miami Beach. I don't want to talk about him. Talk about Caleb Williams.
Who is we?
Give me something. I don't want to watch no Hard Knocks with the Bears. Give me San Francisco. Give me the Detroit Lions and they coach.
Man,
give me Sean Payton.
I wish I would have watched it. I might go back and watch it.
Who's the best head coach? I don't even know.
Sure, I think the Texans would have been a good one for Hard Knocks.
There you go. Give me somebody interesting.
They have certain criteria, but to make what teams are eligible. But
you know why you frozen?
I don't know. Maybe my better half heard me yelling at Sims and unplugged the Wi-Fi. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Hey, this is what I since I was getting cooked. What was the Bears' record last year?
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Yeah, you're right.
I think they may have won 7 games last year. They got a good defense.
7,
they won 7 games.
I think they were 7-10.
I think so too. I'm going off the top of my head, but I think they squares out 7 games.
They played. Hold up. They played 6 more games than Dion and only won 3 more. That's what we putting on TV. Must be the money.
I mean, when the last time they had a franchise quarterback?
Every year. They none. They ain't got one now.
All right. But to
They
be
must
on
be-
Hard Knocks, you got to show up to practice. And showing up to practice, we're gonna talk about NFL OTAs. I think. I don't
Hey,
know.
you must be practicing mime because you're doing a good job.
He froze. I'm about the best froze I ever seen. Take me back to my high school days.
Hey, bro. The best frozer is crazy, bro. I don't know why am I frozen though.
Is the MacBook going to go dead?
You upset somebody. Upside somebody.
No.
Hey, Joe.
Oh, he didn't go to church today. That's what it is. God don't like ugly.
Hey, somebody said that was you, Joe, when you said something about KD. KD didn't pull the plug on us.
Boy. Say it ain't so. You better go to church next Sunday.
Hey, I think KD, I think he's impersonating Gino right quick. That's why he froze him.
Boy. All accounts. What's the topic, man? You got to talk. Your microphone ain't froze. Can we carry on? Or is it
Yeah,
too many big words.
We all right, y'all having fun. We
there you go.
I don't see y'all moving. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, you don't see us moving?
But
I see X moving. I see Champ moving. I see Sims moving. And I don't see you moving. You locked. You trying to get well acquainted with that microphone in front of you.
He started that movie Disappearing Act.
What happened?
Surviving did it. The remix. Dang.
Damn, light skin, you getting
We're gonna
cooked.
put that out on a Sunday, man. They need to revamp that. That ain't cool.
Light skin.
My computer got to do a lot more than your phone, young lad.
You're correct. You own it. I can't argue with facts.
Well, first of all, it's got to work.
You didn't work.
Hey, the show must go on. Yeah, let me take over this. You just click the pictures for me.
You didn't work. You didn't work this summer. But listen. All right. Speaking of not working, NFL OTA no shows. Brandon Ayuk, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, T. Higgins, Cortland Sutton,
Chase.
Tua, Steelers defensive tackle Cameron Hayward.
He on his last leg. Shoot.
The Steelers. I mean, who said Chase? Yeah, Chase and
Chase. Michael Parsons.
The kicker for Carolina.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. Okay.
That busted the kicker for Carolina.
No. The fact that I have
Lamar Jackson missed a couple of practices and got fined $750,000. Must be good to be the king. Listen, man, missed out on $750K.
That was a good one, Champ. I like that.
Now I got that in my notes. The kicker for the Eddie Pinero.
Show us right now. Let me see the notes.
I'm trying to get the camera.
He always copied off somebody's paper, boy.
We need receipts, man. We need receipts.
Copy that man paper.
Hey, he writing it right now.
You saying everything Champ say.
He said he called Champ before the podcast. Hey, take a picture of what you gonna talk about and send it to me, so we can be on one accord. Because I ain't go to church today.
Y'all have the time that
You back on?
You back on, baby?
Yeah, but I'm not on like I want to be.
You back and you made it and you made it and you back.
I'm tired of being sick. I'm sick of being tired.
Because I had some other problem last week.
Still light skin though.
at the mini
Yeah.
mansion.
See,
Yeah, problems. Hey, you go see a doctor, man. You know they got pills for all that.
see,
We
this
don't
when
set
want
I
your lineup. This set your lineup. We ain't like most producer all on the video. All you want a real job? Come to set your lineup. Well, the producer, he stay at the dog. He don't pay his power bill and stuff.
Hey, set your line up. We need to change this to make sure your internet working.
Ooh.
You got fiber optics?
if they can hit your country ass, my internet still working. My internet is
This man from the boot. We can't call that man country from the boot.
well. What they say? Call them coon asses. If they can
Oh
hit your
boy.
coon ass, listen, man. I said I gotta go.
Hey,
I gotta,
audience, you got to excuse him cussing. He married his third cousin.
ass ain't no cuss word. The Bible I read in the church one day. I'm finna skip it by now. But look,
The context of how you use it now.
Yeah, man. He married his third cousin, trying to figure out why they look so much alike.
Mercy.
Now, unpredictable. I got a name in these streets now.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is it called? Relative?
You finna send some goons? You finna send some
Oh
goons?
no. I just can't let him get off like he want to without me
Yeah,
saying something back there. Cause
no
people,
Diddy. Don't get off on me. I don't. You keep that one.
cause people say I'm podcast. I act different since I'm podcasting. Cause they know Gino won't go for that. But let's
Hall and Oates.
Hey, what's your name in the streets,
I
man?
won't go for that.
Princess?
No can do. Can we get on with the next topic, man? Oh, here we
what
go.
you
Video
mean?
popping up.
Off season, right? You know, guys are just getting back, and eventually we'll work the deal out. But when I start thinking about it, like, hold on, Joe Burrow's been hurt a lot lately. He's just getting back. He's just finally cleared with no restrictions to do all the OTAs, reps, and all that, and practice and et cetera. And normally, like the quarterbacks need to build their wide receivers, but they know each other, so it's not a big deal. But when your quarterback been hurt, he hasn't been playing, and then your wide receivers, right, who hasn't been playing with you lately, they want to get back reacquainted with you a little bit, and then both, not one, but both, is out trying to get paid? Yeah, that's a problem, because now Joe Burrow is throwing to the third receiver, the fourth receiver, the fifth receiver, right? And your third receiver, he just really left. Tyler Boyd, he's now with Tennessee. So you throwing to all new dudes, it sound like. Wait, the running back, Joe Mixon. Oh, wait, he's going. Hell yeah, it's a big deal. And the question is, who you want to pay? Because he should pay Jamar Chase for sure, right?
Of course.
And they would get there, but when would that happen? Probably in camp, right? So you miss all that time. And then T. Higgins, he ain't no slouch. He a dog. So it's a big deal to me, man. And the last point is you play in the AFC East. North. Steelers, Ravens. Man, look, y'all know what it is. Yes, it's a big deal. You play.
So do y'all think it's a big deal these players missing? Do y'all think it's a big deal these players missing OTAs?
No. Most of them is out because they're trying to get new contract extensions. So, you want to be on a contract, especially with the NFL, because you get out there and get hurt, you don't get paid for it. So yeah, I agree with all of them for to be on leave till they get their contract, till they get their money. The only one that's not on contract leave is Michael Parsons. He out there. He do a personalized workout off site, so that's why he out. But the rest of them, they want money.
So Michael Parsons is really turning into the defensive version of Russell Wilson.
Oh yeah. He worse than that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah. He's something else, man.
Is that right, Clutch?
I don't like his attitude at all. He's a great player, but his immaturity, man. Don't even sign signatures like he should as well. Knocking down the tree and getting out the way, trying to get to the locker room and stuff like that. But anyway,
you hear that, Chris?
With you should be getting your bag or whatever. But I think it is a big deal when your quarterback has missed time and you got number 15 in the league. You got to use every rep, every advantage. You get closer to beating those guys with Kansas City because they receivers led the league and dropped, and the man still went to the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl. And now they done went out and got Hollywood Brown and Xavier Worthy. Rasheed Rice gonna get suspended, but he'll be back too. Kelsey probably take half the season off like he did last year. So in order to be 15, you got to do whatever it takes because this man This man is just surgical. He's magical, spiritual, all the above. So you can't afford to miss practice. You can't afford to miss OTAs, training camp, water break, you got to do it all to be 15, man. But get your money, though. And one thing about Cincinnati, too, they don't want to pay players. It's been like that for the last 20, 25 years. They're going to probably more likely to pay Chase. They got to do that. But Higgins is a problem, man. He goes somewhere else and be he'll stud with Cincinnati. Joe Burrow just been hurt. But he had a rapport with Higgins before Chase got there. I think he scored like 9, 10 touchdowns the year before Chase got there.
I don't like saying this a lot, but I do agree with Trigger Man Joe.
What?
And it was perfect. You said everything that needed to be said.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. You know I'm trying to impress you.
I'm tripping.
No, I'm trying to impress you.
I don't know. If you ain't gonna pay the people, stay
Here
home.
come Last Take. What you got, Mr. Last Take?
Hey, what you say? I couldn't hear you, man. What you were saying?
I'm saying what were you saying? Do you think it's a problem?
I think it is. I think the bigger problem was somebody interrupting when I was talking a few seconds ago. But I don't know. I look at it. The quarterback position has been dominated by white boys. Let's keep it 100. And I'm not saying they not the premier, but it looks like we paid these quarterbacks.
Patrick Mahomes Black.
Yeah, that's my overall.
You're right.
We paying them $50 million, but the people that's protecting them and if they throw into that's gonna make them look good, they trying to lowball them. So maybe the only thing I see the NFL I wish they would do when they do that salary cap, just remove the quarterback because at that point you're destroying the whole fabric of the team, and now you got people that want to get paid because those young men, they deserve to be paid just like Joe did, but they all came in together and started winning. It's not like Joe was there and they won prior to. Right. I don't know. I think the salary cap needs to be adjusted. Just take half the quarterback salary because at that point, the whole team is getting messed up, and then you start getting play. You start throwing an unfamiliar receiver. So if you don't pay him, you're gonna have to start with the third and fourth string receiver anyway. So you might as well get acclimated early, as far as I'm concerned. Pay these boys. They earned it. They did their work just like Joe did, and just like every other quarterback. Pay them. Either that or trade them. I don't know. My thing is that don't leave these young men just in limbo when they put their work in. CD Lamb is another one. You're playing with them sometimes. And to me, sometimes the hoe play the pimp, and sometimes the pimp play the hoe. And somebody about to get played.
Minnesota playing with Justin Jefferson. And also with Higgins, they haven't talked to this man about getting a contract in over a year. How you going to disrespect that man like that?
Yeah. And it starts to break up the team. Same way Bronco Nation not being here trying to break us up. Right? But
you ain't no one man over the crew. You know that. He should have grabbed a gun.
We lost Justin Jefferson, but we got Chase, and that's how we bought People's Champion. But they gotta do something with the salary cap because even though the quarterback is the premier position, I have nothing to say about Patrick Mahomes being the highest paid, Lamar Jackson. Some of these guys, they deserve it. But then, not joke about it, but Tua shouldn't be in that salary range with them.
Yep.
I like Dak Prescott. I think he's good, but he shouldn't be getting paid.
He shouldn't be in there. Trevor Lawrence, none of that.
Trevor Lawrence. So now you're destroying the fabric, and now you look at Miami. Most of their salary cap is on a quarterback and 2 receivers. What's left? Your team is about to be.
How much did Baker Mayfield get?
Oh, they overpaid him too.
No, I think did he get 30 million?
Yeah.
3, I don't know. I can go back and look at it.
So I think maybe that salary cap, just like the NBA, if you stay with the same team and make all NBA, there's certain things that they kind of incentives. I think with that quarterback, you got to give an incentive because your team would never be what it's supposed to be because everybody got to get cut.
All right, Clutch.
Yeah.
I the Cowboys.
What's that? Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna pay all 3 of those guys.
Yeah.
It's
who would you pay? Who would you pay out of the 2 out of the 3?
Oh, I'm paying CD and Parsons.
I would too.
Yeah, I'm paying CD and Parsons because Dak already done raped us twice. He going for the 3-peat.
Didn't I tell you about that word on YouTube?
Oh,
Okay.
What,
I
that?
take it back.
You should have stopped saying that.
He said he take it back.
That man said, "What that?"
I
Hey,
take
Clutch,
it back.
you need
Yeah.
your quarterback. I can live without Parsons.
Did
He
y'all
gifted,
hear?
man. Y'all better go
Y'all
look
hear?
at his stats.
I can't live without Parsons.
I got
He
Sam
gifted.
Williams over there. He's just as talented. He just needed. Yeah, he's just as talented. He just needs his opportunity. Ole Miss,
Man,
just as big,
please.
just as strong.
What y'all winning? Y'all went and got Trevor Lawrence.
Who?
I mean,
Who?
not Trevor.
Wrong with
I
the
forget
man?
what that boy name. What
Trevor
the,
Lance.
You been tripping all day.
Trey Lance.
Lance.
I
Trey
am because
Lance.
I agree with what Unpredictable and Joe said. Y'all went and
And
got Trevor Lawrence.
Trey Lance is looking good in camp right now.
They
Same
say
thing
Joe
49ers did.
Burrow is lighting it up in camp, and I don't know who all he throwing to. I need to go check it out, but they say he looking great.
Did y'all hear about another player that hadn't came to OTAs or
Who was that?
top fantasy pick,
Who?
a first round fantasy pick?
Isn't that receiver for San Francisco?
Oh, you talking about Ayuk?
Ayuk?
Yeah, Ayuk.
It was whispers
Yeah,
that he
no.
was gonna be coming to Pittsburgh.
Whispers. Yeah,
Careless whispers.
ESPN whispered that he was coming to the Ravens. So,
Wow.
no, it's another top player. Let's
Yeah, I'm
check.
gonna watch it.
Who is it?
Cortland
Yeah.
Sutton.
No,
Said Cortland Sutton.
I mentioned all these people.
No, you're a Bronco fan.
No. I'm using this publication as a jumping off point because I've seen it all over Twitter and other social media as well. So I just want to jump into this, okay? First of all, before we all get our knickers in a twist.
Say what?
Yes, Travis Kelce did miss the OTAs for the Chiefs Monday, Tuesday, and today. However, those practices were voluntary, not mandatory. So before we put the cart in front of the horse and start calling Travis Kelce a terrible professional football player, yes, he might be in Europe right now with Taylor Swift. However, both of their schedules are going to get crazy very quickly. As soon as Travis starts actually having mandatory practices, he's not going to be able to fly here, there, and everywhere. So anytime they will get together will be when Taylor comes back over into the US in between her tour stops. So these are the last literal times that they can spend together before both of their schedules go crazy. Literally saying stuff like this and having Twitter comments and, ooh, absent, ooh, have better things to do. I feel like we need to chill out a bit because that's kind of degrading Travis Kelce as not only a player and a person. It's his 11th year in the NFL, understands what it is to prepare himself for the new season. And I guarantee, is doing everything possible to make sure that happens.
We got to see this whole
if we
video.
get into the season and he's not doing as well,
She is
granted,
annoying.
we're all human and things can happen. Those are conversations that we can.
Hey,
thank you.
So you'll listen to the man, but you want
Well,
Rebecca.
you good, boy.
Thank you,
A white
Rebecca.
woman
Question I
has
have
white
on
man
that.
pride. You know, Mr. White man pride.
This what I
Thank
have
you.
on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Did she say nigga?
She said, "Don't get
No, she said
She said, "Don't get."
knickers.
Yeah, see, the old people know about that. This is an old slogan.
She said
I
knickers.
thought it was nipple.
Like,
Hey,
like
She didn't
man,
say it, but you did.
hey, you can't say nigga. She ain't got no right to that word. Talking about two white people gonna say nigga. She must talking about they in Europe. She must thought they was on the Mayflower compact. I'm trying to figure out what the.
You
She
wait
did
all
use
day
the
to show us this video. This video, it has no impact on nothing. This Travis Kelce, him and Patrick Mahomes been making magic for the past decade or whatever. This man can miss all the OTAs and there's no problem. They so synced, they so Wi-Fi'd up. It's no big deal.
Yeah, until she said nigga.
Listen, but in the end of the video, she did say this. She
What
said
she
the Chiefs had, but we couldn't get to that because Trigger Man wanted to rush
Yeah,
out the stage.
boy, that thing just
Because yeah, she might have been making more points than you have the whole day, and just those
Now you gonna jump on her train. You just on
Yeah,
my
I'm
train.
gonna look
I
at it.
see how he be jumping the buses and train, boy.
listen,
If I ever get locked up or something, I know who
but
not to call.
but she did say the Chiefs have bigger problems than Travis Kelce.
All
Now,
these distractions in the off season.
yeah,
This
yeah,
Travis Kelce, man. That's certain things you ain't got to worry about. Death,
Yeah, I'm gonna
taxes,
watch it.
and Travis Kelce. And then he's probably you to my first round pick in the fantasy. He might not be a first round pick this year.
yeah, because y'all gonna try to get Porter first, but it's all
But
good.
you know what? I think this is a bigger deal than we're making it because I remember people having these same conversations about Russell Wilson, and look what happened.
That's
So,
Russell. We're about 15, man.
Pop
yeah,
star,
but-
yeah,
Hey.
they husbands of Hollywood, yeah.
So let's say I think let's just say for the fact that Chase and Higgins are still working out, right? They may not be working out with the team, but they doing something. This man is on tour. He out there being a celebrity. So I'm not saying he shouldn't have no downtime, and his time is his time. But you out there partying like a rock star with your wife or girlfriend or whatever she want to be.
But if things don't pan out with the season, his girlfriend worth $1 billion. So hey, he gonna make it. He gonna make it do what it do anyway.
And guess what happened when he ain't catching it?
He a
Guess what?
win-win situation.
When he ain't catching that ball, he look bad. She gonna drop him swiftly.
No diddy.
Oh, that boy, he working today, boy. Yeah. So I hope he on your fantasy team. Why you say it doesn't matter, all that.
I had to have Kelce
Yeah,
in
I'm gonna
5
watch
years, man. 5 years.
You know what?
What is wrong with Clutch?
Hey,
This
Trigger man. Hey, up until Sierra, we never really heard nothing about Russell. It was just, hey, Russell's just this ordinary guy. He didn't cut his hair off. He didn't change his dressing
trying to
style.
dance all on the video.
He want. Hey, sometimes it's distracting, man. And
the haircut.
Yeah, man.
When he had the sister, he didn't have to worry about this.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Hey, we got to see, man. This not looking good for Travis Kelce, man.
Oh, all right. Check this out. We man, Clutch is hilarious. Listen, we're gonna end the show, but we want to talk about y'all were talking about earlier people getting paid. I guess since I'm not paying Trigger Man Joe, he done went to Sunday dinner. So
You ain't playing Bronco Nation either.
You got me crying over here.
Listen, that man trying to sell a Ford. Man, he got time to be playing with you. Come on, Bronco Nation. Shout out, baby.
listen. Okay, so y'all were talking about y'all were asking Clutch who would he pay over on the Dallas Cowboys. So we want to talk about some NFL top paid players, and you're gonna pick 2 of them per position, and you'll drop the rest. So let's start it off. Top paid quarterback. You got Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Jared Goff, Lamar Jackson, and Jalen Hurts. Unpredictable. Pick 2 and drop the rest.
Mahomes and Burrow.
Mahomes is what?
Mahomes not on there.
No, this is per year.
Oh, per year. Okay.
Yeah, you got Joe Burrow at 62 million or 63. Herbert 53, Goff 53, Lamar Jackson at 52, and Jalen Hurts at 51.
I thought the one I saw Pat. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna surprise something. I'm gonna go with Burrow and Goff. I like the direction that he got the Detroit Lions going, and he's actually putting people in the seats.
So that goes with your fantasy profile on picking non-African American quarterbacks or black.
I sure do. I don't like them because they get hurt when they run. They kill me every year.
So, all right, Clutch. Who you picking between Burrow, Herbert, Goff, Lamar Jackson, and Jalen Hurts?
I'm gonna go with Golf and Lamar Jackson.
Wow. So we got Burrow and Golf, and we got Golf and Lamar Jackson. What's going on here? Champ, what you got?
I got Burrow and Lamar Jackson.
Burrow and Lamar Jackson. So everybody has picked Burrow, and two has picked Lamar Jackson, and two have picked Golf. So since DSPN just vanished again, and Joe is eating Sunday supper at porridge or whatever, I will pick Lamar Jackson. I got to pick Burrow or Golf, or can I pick Jalen Hurts? Since we was in the next episode, y'all will see. We was a rave about Burrow going to the Super Bowl, but Jalen Hurts went to the Super Bowl, so I will pick Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts. So Lamar Jackson is the unanimous number one, and I guess Golf and Golf and Golf is the really the second pick. All right, running back. You got Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara, Jonathan Taylor, and Saquon Barkley. Clutch, who you got?
I'm taking CMC and Saquon.
Interesting. CMC and Saquon. Champ, who you got?
Jonathan Taylor and McCaffrey.
Okay. Unpredictable. Christian McCaffrey, Kamara, Jonathan Taylor, and Saquon Barkley. Who you got?
Oh man, give me CMC. Whew. I'm going with the hometown. I'm going with Kamara. As long as he ain't hitting nobody, no elevator.
So I'm gonna go Jonathan Taylor and Alvin Kamara. So I don't know. I feel weird. Like I picked a weird answer. So I guess CMC would be the one everybody would pick, followed by maybe Jonathan Taylor or Kamara. So nobody picked Saquon Barkley at 26 million a year. So
I
that.
picked Saquon.
Oh, you did? Yeah. You picked
Yeah.
Saquon and Jonathan. No, CMC.
No, CMC and Saquon.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a mix in that running back position. All right, wide receivers. We got AJ Brown, Amara, Amon Ra.
Ross St. Brown.
Thank you, sir. Amon Ra St. Brown, Jalen Waddle, Cooper Cup, Stephon Diggs, and Tyreek Hill. Who you picking? Unpredictable.
Oh man. I like Cup. But I'm gonna go with St. Brown because he surprised me last year, and I think he's worth the money. He's put his time and work in. Oh man, I'm gonna go with him and Brown.
Okay, all right. Cooper Cup.
Brown and Brown. Let me put it that way.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. AJ Brown, and those are the top two paid. You got AJ Brown at 32, St. Brown at 30, and then
Yeah,
Waddle at 28. Waddle 28, 26. Cup. Stephon Diggs 26, and Tyreek Hill at 25. I think I know his answers. DSPN. Who would you pick? You pick two, and you
Cup
cut
and Brown.
Cup and Brown. He came in ready. St. Brown or AJ Brown?
AJ Brown.
Over Tyreek Hill.
AJ Brown and Cup.
Interesting. People champ.
Ahmad Ross St. Brown and Waddle.
Ooh. Clutch.
I'm taking AJ Brown and Tyreek Hill.
That's a nice. I'm gonna go Amara St. Brown and Tyreek Hill. I'm gonna go Tyreek Hill. We're talking about paying. You know, we're talking about these are the top paid athletes. I believe. I believe Tyreek Hill gonna make you some money. He gonna make you some money and get you some views, and that's why I'm picking him. So no one picked. Oh yeah, one person picked Jalen Waddle. No one picked Stephon Diggs.
Now, if I just wanna sell tickets and sell seats, I'll take Diggs and Hill.
Remember, Hill said he may retire after this year.
Yeah, but if
So
I
couldn't pick him.
If I want to win a championship, I'm going with AJ Brown and Cook. Them dependable hands.
Okay.
Hey, can I say
all Cup got to do is stay healthy. He good.
Is Hill overrated? Can I use a little bit overrated?
Nah, you can't give him that.
You don't think his stock? You don't think his stock dropped seeing the team he left and they still won without him? Super Bowls.
Well, he won a ring, and then he became. Then he lead the receivers. He led receiving yards, right? Last year.
Yep.
He led receiving
yards.
yards.
All the way to lose to the same team he used to play for.
Hey, he ain't throwing the ball to himself.
Do we all think the Chiefs struggled in receiving this year?
Yep. Yes,
horribly.
Do we think they would have struggled with that? Do we think they went and drafted a great value Tyreek Hill and Worthy?
Yeah. I don't know. Look. If you look at the Super Bowl they won, he was great. But look at the one that they lost. I think about Hill. If he don't get off, you don't see nobody else getting off either. It's all like that Super Bowl. They double teamed him, and it's like his presence wasn't felt unless he gets the ball. But when does he become a decoy to let other people succeed? I don't know.
He was a decoy. If he get double teamed, they just dropped the ball. He had Sammy Watkins. I think somebody mentioned Sammy Watkins not too long ago, but he had Sammy Watkins. You had what was the other dude? Hardman. Mm-hmm. You had the other guy that dropped the pass. Shoot, you still had Kelsey on the field. Let's not. Everybody said they would have took Kelsey number one, whoever's he then.
Well, I will say this. In 4 Super Bowl appearances, they 1-1 with Hill, but they 2-0 without him. I don't know.
But you can't call it overrated. The man started as a punt returner, kick return specialist. They said that's all he'll ever be. Then he went to a Super Bowl winning wide receiver. Then he went to leading the league in receiving yard. The man done climbed every hurdle you can ask for.
I don't know. I think he climbed personal hurdles, but not from a team aspect. That I think he's exciting. I think he's electrifying. I just don't know if he's really somebody I would have to pay all that money. Is he worth the money? I don't. That's what I'm.
That's fine. You seen what happened when Philly didn't pay Deshaun Jackson, right?
Yeah. But you also saw when Kansas City didn't pay him.
Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, they won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, it took the defense though.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is they took the money they would have got him and spread it out to make everybody better.
So do you think that I ain't gonna say that. But do you think it would have been an easier Super Bowl with Tyreek Hill?
I don't think they would have got there.
They want to upgrade the defense, probably.
Yeah,
because they would have had to pay that $30 million to Hill, so they wouldn't have had no money to invest into the defense. Because the defense is what really won the Super Bowl for them. Offensively, they did nothing.
And if Chandler Jones don't jump outside, they 2-0.
True. Yeah. All right. How about we do this? Look at it from this standpoint. I'm not saying Hill the player. That's something totally different. I'm not saying Hill is overrated as a receiver. I'm saying is his value overrated? Because here's the Miami Dolphins. The 2 years without Hill, they went 10-6, 9-8. The 2 years with Hill, they went 9-8, 11-6, which is they played an extra game then. But they pretty much have the identical record. Except I don't know what has he changed for the Miami Dolphins because they have the exact same record.
Okay, number one, that was 2 different coaches. There were 2 different head coaches. You went from a defensive-minded coach to an offensive-minded coach.
With the same record?
Huh?
With the same record?
when his name Brian Flores? Or what was the coach name?
Yeah, Flores.
Yeah, he was that 10-6 record, right?
Yeah, and 9-8.
Yeah, and he left when Hill came, right?
Yes.
2 different coaches. You go from a defensive coach to an offensive-minded coach as your head coach. You think they would be this good without Tyreek Hill? No.
Well, Waddle, yeah.
Man, please. Water, a paper clip.
Water makes 28 million a year, while Tyreek Hill makes 25.
All right, I'll just say this: I'm not even gonna count this year. When you switch coaches and got Tyreek Hill, Waddle had 100 catches his rookie year. They went 98. You get Hill with an offensive coach, you go 9-8.
Sometimes
what has changed?
But see, you said you don't want to do personal as the player, but you making it personal as the player.
Well, we're saying value.
Yeah, you making it personal value. Shoot, if I got Tyreek Hill on the team, I know one thing: he down there somewhere.
I don't know. I think you went and got a carbon copy of Waddle. I mean, he's a better version of Waddle, but you already had that on your team. So to me, you go get him, but I don't know if you needed him when you had Waddle. Maybe you should have went and got a Brown. See, Brown go to Philadelphia, they're in the Super Bowl. And I'm not saying Brown is better than Hill, but I should be just like Buffalo.
Did Brown make an impact in that Super Bowl?
Did he? I don't remember his stats.
Exactly.
I know who did make an impact. Hey, I know who did make an impact in that last Super Bowl, and that was Hill. Because he dropped 2 touchdown passes. But what I'm saying is that when you lose a value like that, like Brown, when he came, Philadelphia's in the Super Bowl. He's changing the fortune of what the team has. The team became better. What I'm saying is the Dolphins are exactly the same. No matter if it's a defensive coach, offensive coach, this, that, he hasn't changed anything. Miami's still the same record, and they still 9-8, 6-10. I mean 10-6. And Kansas City just keep on rolling with Super Bowls.
All right. So do y'all think Tyreek Hill is better than Jalen Waddle right now?
Yes. Light years.
No, not
light years.
I don't know about that. Nah.
So
He's better, but not no light years. He's just a better version.
So why does Jalen Waddle make more money than Tyreek?
Because the market always changes.
Yeah, the market changes.
The market always changes. When Hill sign another contract, he'll make double what Waddle make.
I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Let's so we won't be an offensive minded fantasy football type show. Let's go over to the defense. We're gonna pick one and cut 2. Jair Alexander, Jalen Ramsey, and Marshawn Lattimore. Unpredictable. Cornerback.
I'm gonna keep Lattimore and cut the other 2.
All right.
That young man be locking things down over there.
Yeah.
Bias.
Shout out to
Lattimore's Island. You better go check the record.
The New Orleans Saints.
Hey, pull up. Then y'all just talk about Mike Evans? I better ask Mike Evans about that young man.
Mike Evans the only one that done did 1,000 yards every year.
And he the one that shut Mike Evans down every time.
Who you got, DSPN?
Say the choices one more time.
Jair Alexander, Jalen Ramsey, and Marshawn Lattimore.
And I'm taking one.
Yeah.
I'm taking one right now, right? Or
yes.
not okay, right one now. Right now. I'm taking Alexander.
All right. Clutch, what you got?
Alexander.
Do y'all know who Alexander played for?
The Packers, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Come on now.
No, he played for the Green Bay Saints.
Come on now. That man is one of the reasons that they went deep in the playoffs.
Facts. So People Champ, who
I got Alexander myself. Jair's Alexander.
Okay, and I picked Alexander as well. So that's we had one person pick Marshawn Lattimore, so
He said that was
yeah,
biased.
it must have been.
Hey, before we go, I got respect.
I'm gonna look at it.
Before we go on this topic, I got respect for Alexander and other young man, but I just want to give you Mike Evans stats against our boy Lattimore. And start with two. We're gonna go 55 yards receiving, 13, 97, 42, 39, 0, 54.
Hey, go what?
If you don't stay at Alabama, play those numbers on the lotto this week.
I am.
Guess what? Guess how many y'all Justin Jefferson had against Jair Alexander? 15.
This man just came off the top of the dome with that
15.
Listen, I believe in giving flowers where they are deserved. These are some. If y'all are watching this, understand these are some great sports minds, and for me to run across these people, it just wow, that's crazy. But y'all, all right. Anyway,
Now, don't get me wrong. Justin Jefferson did cook him as well. But if Justin Jefferson is the best in the league, Jair Alexander held him to 15 as well.
All right, let's go, big boys. No Diddy.
He got hurt in the first quarter.
Nick Bosa. Y'all let us know in the comments which one of these guys was right on that. We got Nick Bosa, TJ Watt, Josh Allen, Brian Burns, and Myles Garrett. These are edge rushers. You got pick 2 and drop the rest. DSPN.
I'm gonna go with the consensus pick: Myles Garrett and Nick Bosa. It's gonna be real hard to get past.
All right, Clutch, what you got?
Myles Garrett and TJ Watt.
I like that one. Unpredictable.
Hey, I got Garrett and Watts.
The people champ.
Myles Garrett and Nick Bosa.
So there was two. There was that two bosses.
Yes.
Yeah. I got
and
TJ.
2 Watts.
Yeah, I got TJ Watt and Myles Garrett. So that's we trumped y'all on that one. I don't like Nick Bosa. I just don't. But we trumped y'all on that. So Josh Allen, nobody picked Josh Allen, knowing the what he does.
I would take Max Crosby before I take Josh Allen.
Facts. But he ain't got that
yeah.
check yet. But he gonna get that check. He got
This nigga need to be a part. This nigga need to be in charge of all media.
I thought it was Montgomery at first. I was like, all right. Last but not least, the big boys. We got Chris Jones, Aaron Donald, Christian Wilkins, and Derek Brown. Clutch, what you got?
Jones and Donald.
Jones and Donald. Okay, unpredictable.
Yeah, Jones and Donald. This is the easiest one.
I seen somebody shake their head, but I'm coming back. No, go ahead. People champ, what you got?
Well, I ain't gonna pick Donald because Donald retired, but Chris Jones and Derek Brown.
So Donald did actually retire?
Yes, he's retired. Okay. He's hung it up. He's done.
Okay. Left 31 million. That's ooh. Who you how long you said who you said people champ?
Chris Jones and Derek Brown.
Derek Brown, okay. DSPN.
Since he's still on the list, I'm gonna choose Donald and Jones.
Okay, so that's a consensus. And if I wasn't picking Donald, I would pick Derek Brown. So
yeah, I think that was pretty easy.
So
how much is Quentin Williams making? He just signed a contract, didn't he?
Yeah, and when I saw him, he looked like he was making a lot of money. Let's see. That's a good question. But it was a Quentin Williams contract. He signed a 4-year, $96 million contract, including a 24/5 signing bonus, 66 million guaranteed, uh, carrying a hip of 20 cap hit of 20.4 million. So how much is that a year? 96, 96 in 4 years.
24, something like that.
Damn, I thought he'd be making more than that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta make it friendly for your team. Make it friendly for your team.
Hear that. But another great episode. DSPN. We talked about this earlier. Somebody said you had Dallas.
Dallas winning it all?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Dallas winning it all.
DSPN best bet Dallas winning all in how many games?
6.
In 6.
They
Dallas
gon'
in
they
6.
gon' they gon' they gonna take the trophy at home.
At home, Dallas in 6. So if you're making your best bet,
Now I will say game 1 will go to Dallas. Game 2 will go to Boston.
DSPN best bets are back. Game 1, Dallas. Game 2, Boston. What they playing?
They'll be
Boston.
playing in
In that
Boston first.
In Boston.
Boston first, yeah.
They're playing in Boston first.
Game 1 with Boston get a little extra rest, but game 1 going to Dallas. That's DSPN best bets are back. We got Clutch's quote for the week.
This gonna be a short but sweet. Be the best of whatever you are.
Be the best of what? Hey, yo, yeah, I like that. Uh, be the best of whatever you are. Should
Positive speaking.
Yeah, because if unpredictable was here, he would take another shot at our homeboy. But
You ain't
like
got no joke. You ain't got no joke, man.
no, not that week.
I got a joke. I got a joke.
Oh, okay. What's the joke?
All right.
You want to take my spot? Okay. What's the joke?
2 blondes walk into a bar. You would have thought one of them saw it.
The bar?
I see it. Yeah. She walked and hit the bar.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Shout out to Rebecca. Shout out to Rebecca we had on here earlier. She came in and told us about Travis Kelce. And on vacation. Yeah, shout out to Rebecca running to the bar. That was a good one. Clutch quote. I don't know if you was here, DSPN. We asked on live. I mean, we handled some business in front of the camera. And we asked People Champ, did he want to become a member of the show instead of a reoccurring guest? And he said yes. So now we really got the behind the scenes, figure some things out, 7 or 6 or what we gonna do. But we just wanted to end this episode by welcoming the number 1 seed to the Set Your Line Up podcast. Like,